Hello, everybody. Heather here, your YouTube coach. Thank you for joining me today on this lovely Friday. It is time for the weekly live stream here on this channel every Friday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, as a way for you to check in with your YouTube channel, your YouTube journey, ask any questions, maybe get your channel reviewed, maybe get some videos reviewed, get some feedback, and share some wins of the week. So if you are tuning in, definitely make sure to share your wins of the week. If you are new here or if you're catching us on the replay, make sure to let me know by leaving the word replay up in the comments. But if you're new here, one of the things that we do on this stream is that every week we share our wins of the week and then our goals that we're going to try to tackle for the upcoming week. And then we have a scoreboard where we keep track and all of that. So we're definitely going to dive into that. So let's see. Let's check in. We've already got some wins coming in. How exciting. Josh made a new channel better. Awesome. Let me switch over here. I can't wait to check it out. And Megan did a YouTube live stream about a topic. It was the first 3 chapters of the book, Show Your Work. Awesome. How did it go, Megan? Because I know you're usually on Twitch, but this time you decided to do YouTube. How did it go for you? I'd love to know. Great. Awesome. Okay, so before we dive into the scoreboard and all of that, I just wanted to show you guys a tool very quickly in case it's something that, would help you. I was playing with it earlier this morning and I was like, hey, I could just show this on the live stream just in case, because it's free and it's super easy. You don't have to install anything. And it's been a big help for me. So this tool is, if you are terrible at like graphic design and colors, and it's just not me. I can't um, I can't, I'm not the type of person that can figure out what matches with what and like what colors complement each other. It's just not, I'm really good at picking between two things in terms of like, I like this one better than that one, but I can't like create it from scratch. So I always have to take inspiration and then kind of make it my own. And this tool really, really helps me do that. And let me show you what that tool is. So let me share my screen here. Give me a second. All right, cool. So it's called Adobe Color. Okay, so Adobe Color is a website where it will give you inspiration. It'll tell you, okay, here are all the trending colors and all of that. And like I said, it gives you a whole palette. So say your favorite color is yellow. If you like more of a bright situation, you can go with all these. I'm thinking like if you're trying to come up with branding for your channel banner or maybe for your YouTube thumbnails and you want to see what colors would help your graphic stand out, this is just a good place to kind of check out. So I am not a fan of yellow. It's great, but it's just not my thing. I don't know if you know this, but I have a thing for purple, so I'm going to type that in here. And it'll just give me all the palettes associated with the color purple, and immediately. So you know how I said I'm not good at like coming up with it, but I can tell you which ones I don't like. I can tell you I don't like this. I don't like this. I really dig this. I really dig this. I don't like this. Things like that. So if you're trying to revisit just kind of like an identity, a brand identity, you just haven't found the things that kind of match yet, this is just kind of a good place to go to. I trust Adobe to come up with the stuff that looks the best. And it even has an example that kind of is associated with that color palette like this. And you can see, what the colors look like in the example. And there's just like, this is cool. I like this. I wouldn't do it for my brand, but like, I don't know. I like how that looks. Like I said, you can do exploring. You could check out what's trending and stuff like that. And it doesn't even have to be a graphic. It can be a picture, which I think is really cool. So like this, it's not it's not a graphic. It's playing off of her makeup, right? And it's pulling the colors from her makeup. Really cool. So another thing, and there's obviously illustrations as well and game design. I mean, it's just really helpful. So the other thing I use this for is that you can actually do this really cool thing, which I already did it. Okay, here, I'll do it again. So you can go to create. Okay, you click right up here. And you can actually drag a picture into here and it'll just pull the colors and kind of come up with a gradient for you. So let me show you an example. I'm going to pull up my what am I going to pull up? I'm going to pull up, let me see, my brand. Where's my photo? Hold up. I like don't know where I stored anything on here anymore. Oh, here. Okay. So this is just my headshot that I use. And I'm just going to see what happens, right? So I'm going to upload that and boom, it's going to pull the colors directly from that picture. So it's pulling the purple from my hair, my skin tone, my lipstick, and here are even the white background. So here you go. You could drop these hex codes in whatever graphic design program that you use. But in addition to that, you can do not only gradients, but also color wheels based on pictures colors that are extracted from this. So this is just kind of what's on there. But if you wanted a bright version, you can see the colors kind of change there. If you wanted a more muted version, instead of my lipstick, it's going to go for my hat. It's going to go for, a darker part of my skin, whatever. If we want deep colors, we've got more of the like my shirt color, if we want dark, uh, stuff like that. So again, it's just like giving you a nice color palette that actually matches. I'll do another example. So this is Tom's website. Everything he has is just this specific blue, and sometimes I forget which blue it is that he uses, and we do a lot of branding together. So I'm like, what blue? What's the hex code of his blue again? So I'm gonna save this picture. I'm just gonna put Tom B. All right, and I'm gonna go back to here, and we are going to extract a new theme. And you could also, uh, sign in and actually save all this. So if you need to pull your, gradients later, I mean, it'll save all this, and it's great because you never have to. You could always like reference it, right? So obviously it's taking the whole thing and it's pulling up YouTube Red because there's a little red spot here. I wish I would take that out. But otherwise, it's got the purple here, the blue here. Like it tells you exactly where. And you can, again, extract a different mood based on the colors. So we're going to go through bright, muted, deep. Like this is a cool color scheme, right? So if you want to jump into Canva and then start playing with letters and fonts and shapes, I mean, using this color palette, it's going to look real good, right? Dark, stuff like that. So play around with this. I think it's super cool. Here, this is where you can save it after you sign in. And then, you can have all the gradients you've ever saved and all the, different kind of color palettes that you've created. But I just think it's such a cool tool for people who are like graphically not inclined like myself. I need to pull inspiration. So I think this is just like a really fun way to do this. All right, let me go ahead and check in with the comments really quickly. Mr. Camera Junkie said that his win of the week is that he survived. I feel you, man. This was like the hardest week for me. And I'm sad to report that I did not meet my goal for last week. I was supposed to make 2 videos, but oh my God. We had a family funeral to attend to. I started bawling on the couples table yesterday. It's been a week, but it's Friday and I'm glad you guys are here. So that's the important thing, right? Northern Girl is here. Megan, it was all right, no viewers, but I'm small. It's gotten a few views after streaming too. That's cool. I mean, when you're starting a live stream from scratch, it's a lot of like even establishing the show that it is a weekly thing. So it is something that you just kind of have to be consistent with. I think definitely sticking to a same day, same time situation is going to help. But I saw that you said that you were going to do that, so that's great. Inspired Money posted my first YouTube short this week. Congrats! Would love to hear how it's going for you. I'm also playing with YouTube Shorts. Still not sure how I feel about it, but gonna give it more of a try this week. Echo Tango was editing last night. The time went so fast that when I checked my watch, it was 1 a.m. I had work at 6. Love to edit and learn new skills. That's awesome. That's super exciting. I love that feeling of just like that's the best feeling when you enter flow state and you're just like in the zone and time passes and oh man, that's super exciting. Diana is here. What's up? Ms. D in the house. Howdy, Heather. Dr. Severn Bryan wins. All right, cool. So if you guys are new to the scoreboard that we have every week, as you can see here, Dr. Severn Bryan's checking in. She's got wins, and then she lists her wins of the week. So let me show you guys the scoreboard so that you can also jump in when you get a chance. So here's our scoreboard, and basically you have to say what you have to meet your goal of the previous week, right? That's the win. And then if you do that, you get a sticker for this week. And what's this week's sticker? I thought about it for a long time. I wasn't sure what sticker we were going to use. And I decided that because this is going to be the 3rd week in a row for some of you guys meeting your wins, we're going to do the YouTube logo because I think that's pretty cool. So I don't get one, but I'm going to put this here for now. I'll put it here. So I didn't get one, but you know what? I'm going to smash every goal in April. I'll tell you that right now. But for you guys, go ahead and add in your wins so I can add them here. We got a few already coming in. Let's see. Boom, boom. Cool. So keep adding them in, and then we'll get to goals later on in the stream. Cool. Yeah, Adobe Color is like the best. And they also have an app version. Shoot, I think it's called Adobe. I don't use it as often. Let me see if I still have it on my phone. Is it Spark? Oh yeah, it is Spark Post. So Adobe Spark, an app on your phone. No, that's not it. Well, I'll figure it out for you guys. But there's an app, there's an Adobe app on the phone that is basically like Adobe Color, but based on your camera. So you could just kind of like point it wherever and get a color palette off of that, which is like super handy. So that's another thing. Let's see. Way is here. Hey, it's Way. Canva is amazing. What's up, Way? Good to see you here. Would love to hear how the channel's going. Thank you. Appreciate it. And Dominic is here. Thanks, Mrs. D. Appreciate it. Awesome. So good to see you guys. Michael DeLeon. Okay, starting to see some of our short form content do really well and get a few new subs this week, so that's a win. Awesome. Michael, I'm adding that to the board. Let's see. Megan's going to plan on keeping it going. Awesome. Luis, even if you know how to use the Photoshop like myself, Canva is so convenient. Yeah, I think I mentioned this in a previous stream, but I am starting to see people want to have their brands built in Canva and like move it from Adobe Suite because it's just more accessible. And I think that, you know, you don't need to, it's just more accessible. So if you need to like change designers or you know, even the creator themselves, if they're not, you know, if they're outsourcing their graphic design, they can still make changes to their designs without having to pay a freelancer or whatever who is more versed in Adobe. So I definitely think that everyone should know how to use Canva. Like, just at least navigate your way around. Let's see. My win is that I was able to plan to record a video, not last minute. That's awesome, Dominic. Let me add that to the board. Let's see. Way, channel is going. I have too much on my content creation plate. Yes, I feel you on that. But you're doing great. I mean, I'm seeing the podcast, so that's awesome. And Mrs. D's been here using Canva for the last 5 years. Yeah, same here. I have been using Canva since like my first job, which is just way longer than 5 years ago. But I can't believe how, I just can't believe Canva and what it offers at even at Canva Pro. Like, I think everyone should just have Canva Pro because it's, I think there is a lot of value add on, even like at the pro level, and plus it's like, you know, relatively cheap for what you get. So definitely consider going Canva Pro if you haven't already. But let's check in with the wins of the week. I'm adding everybody. Make sure that I don't miss you here. All right. And then we're gonna check in with the goals. So let's see. Josh, you said that you were gonna create a new channel banner. Josh, you're like so consistent, it's insane. So create a new channel banner was the goal of the week that he said last week, and that's what he did. So boom, you get the sticker. Boop. Bam. So Josh, congrats. You are our first, wait, hold on, let me try that again. Boom. You are our first person on the scoreboard to get 3 stickers in a row. So congratulations. That is very, very exciting. And hopefully inspiration to us all. That's super cool. So very, very exciting. Let's see. Megan, do a YouTube live stream with a topic. And you did that. Megan gets a sticker. Boom, 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 boom. Yay. Cool. I am looking for prizes for you guys. So just as an added incentive. I know that's not what you're doing it for, but I'm thinking of you. Dr. Seven Brian can also count on her for the consistency. 1 live stream and add chapters to it. 2 shorts and 1 podcast. Let's see what you did. Look at her. Did my live stream, posted 2 shorts, 1 podcast. So motivating. My YouTube views are 500 more than normal, and my watch hours are 27 hours more than normal in the last 28 days. Yeah. Dr. Seven Brian, I would love to know what you think is contributing to that. Okay, so you're seeing view growth, you're seeing watch hour growth. What do you think it is? Do you think it's because you're creating more content? Is there some kind of, strategy that you implemented or something different that you did? Share some of your experience. We'd love to hear what is working for you, but let's not forget to give you a sticker. Let's see. Boom. Bam. Look at that. Okay, cool. So Northern Girls here. We've got the win. Bam. Exceeded with 4 videos and completed timestamps for 4 videos. That is awesome. We did this one. Whoop. Oh my gosh, did I just delete a whole slide? That's not what I meant to do. Boom. Okay, let's see. You said 3 videos and timestamp 4 videos, and you smashed that. So that's awesome. Awesome. Wait. There you go, Northern Girl. Bam. Look, it knew where to put it. How weird. All right, let's see. Did I miss anybody? Nintendo fanboys here. Oh, you guys, do you see this? Hold on. Let me show you guys this. Ben. Oh, boy. All right, guys. Okay, let's see. We did Northern Girl. Let's see. Invest with Fire did 2 live streams. Great. And what was the goal? Sean, I didn't get your goal of the week last week. But you know what? That's fine. Because you did something. So we're putting you on the board. Boom. Bam. Bam, bada, boom. All right. Don't worry, I didn't forget, guys. Boop. Okay, let's see. Yes, I have also watched Miss D's M50 videos because they're great. Love the chart. Yes. Aubrey's here. Aubrey, let's see it. Where's the wins of the week? Aubrey, what did you say you were going to do? I know you've done stuff, so let's see. Aubrey, we don't got you on the board, Aubrey. But what did you do? I know you've done stuff. You made videos. Let me know. All right. Let's check in here. So we got some stuff here. So Invest with Fire. My goal was 2 live streams and 1 video. Great. Okay. Dr. Seven Brian says, I think it's my shorts. I started making them a few weeks ago and they consistently hit the shelf. I don't get a ton of views, but they are enough to push up views, plus getting more watch on my streams. Awesome. Very, very exciting. If you guys haven't had a chance to check in with Dr. Seven Brian's streams, they are fantastic. I've been seeing the guests. I'm in the notification squad, so it's exciting to watch. And Aubrey, when I got it, let me see. What did you say you were going to do? I know. So Aubrey and I check in every week. So I know you're going to get the sticker. You need to remind me what you did. Actually, let me show you guys Aubrey's channel because it's so exciting what has been happening over there. Let me see. Boom. Okay. So this is Aubrey. We've got a channel banner now. Life After Traumatic Brain Injury by Aubrey. You can expect new videos every week. She recently moved to a new home and has a dedicated video space, office space, studio space where she's going to record. And we've also got a channel description, which is very exciting. And I mean, really, there's nothing left that you need to do except make the videos, Aubrey. So, and that's what you're doing, and that's awesome.
You need people dreaming
and it looks really good
about their perfect life.
We talked about audio in this one, but that's cool because I know that you worked with Tom to get your whole this situation set up. So excited to see the next video. Got it hooked up with my mic. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah. So if you guys haven't had a chance to check out Aubrey's channel, Aubrey 5 years ago was in a bicycle accident and then, suffered a traumatic brain injury. I think she said that she had 2 strokes. She was given 5 days. She was in a coma. She was given 5 days to live and then is still here 5 years later. So her YouTube channel is all about her story and how she, everything that she had to get through from not only the recovery process, but like how her life has changed and how she's adapted. And it's like really, I'm excited for her channel to really grow because I think she has such a positive message that would definitely make the world a better place. So excited to see her channel grow. Great. All right. So James and Mark, what's up? Make sure you like this video. Make sure you like this video, guys. Glockenspiel. That's what that's called. Let's see. Nice job. 5% chance to live, 5 days to live. No, you were given a 5% chance to live. Sorry. Yeah, that's crazy. And here she is 5 years later. So crazy. What a crazy story. Okay. So was there anything else that let's jump into goals before we forget. So definitely, if you get a chance, if you want to get on the board and you haven't already, you can jump in anytime. So this is not something that you needed to be here from the beginning. Like, I will create more keynote pages for everyone to be on here, okay? So, Aubrey, did you say you hit your goal? I think you did, but let me just clarify. So, here's how you do it, okay? Even if you're watching the replay, basically in the comments, you're going to write goal, and then you're going to tell me what your goal is for the week, okay? We want it to be specific and measurable and realistic and, all the smart things. So keep that in mind. Like, it's not just, and it has to be totally in your control, obviously. So it's not going to be like, hey, we're going to get 100,000 views by next Friday. No, we're going to make 2 videos, 3 videos. We are going to add keywords to some videos. We're going to add timestamps. We're going to change up the thumbnails, whatever it is for you. But it is, it's something where we're working on our channel and, helping to grow it, right? And if you need the consistency, the accountability, the support, that's what this system is for. So if you're not on the board yet, this is the time, okay? Jump in the board and I will add you right here. So just let me know what your goals are and then you jump on. Let's see. S name channel. Hi, all happy friend. Hi, all friend happy. What's up? Okay. Yes. Okay, here we go. Wins. Boom. Okay. Okay. Do. Aubrey. Bam. Look at this. This is so much fun. I love this. Okay, Aubrey. Boom. We got 2 weeks in a row, Aubrey. I'd love to see it. If you are in the YouTube Mastermind, guys, all of you guys should be on here. Aubrey's in our YouTube Mastermind. And I want to see a sticker every time, okay? No pressure, but we should definitely see a sticker every week, yeah? All right, Mr. Camera Junkie is here with a goal. Two YouTube Shorts videos done and uploaded. All right. Luis, have you been doing shorts? What's your take on shorts? Curious. I'm just curious to see like what everyone is seeing with YouTube Shorts. Michael DeLeon's here. Upload 2 videos and launch a new series on the channel. Michael DeLeon, what is the series on? What is the series on? Boop. Bam. Oi. All right. Add in your goals, guys. Add in your goals so we can add you to the board. And you call me out if I miss something, okay? Let's see. And then again, if you couldn't make this live stream, but you hit your goal for the week, just watch the replay and leave me a comment, send me a message. I'm flexible. I just want to make sure that this is working for you. So, all right, cool. Perfect. I just wanted to push the button because we're seeing a lot of progress here. Look at this. This is so great. Awesome. Okay, so let's see. For this week, let me tell you guys a little bit about what I'm dealing with. Okay, so like I said, it's been a rough week. Man, I just could not. I just couldn't. So because I'm feeling better today, I want to just put this on the record so that when there is a time when I'm not feeling good again, because it's gonna come again, I just want to tell myself that to give myself some grace and not feel bad, because I know if I'm just not up to it, it's not because I'm lazy. It's not because I'm giving up. It's just because I can't. Like, for all the reasons, I just can't get myself to do it. And if I try to force it to happen, all I end up doing is making myself feel guilty. The video never comes out as good as I want it to. And I'm just really, really hard on myself. And the best thing that I need to do in those situations is just to chill. Like, we're not doing any favors to anybody by trying to force something. So fine. I'm not getting the sticker this week, but next week, let me tell you, I'm going to totally get all of the stickers. But just the takeaway that I want to say is creating is hard because you have to create something from nothing, right? So you have to, like, it is you. You are creating something that no one else can. And so if you're just not feeling it, if you're not, there is a difference between being unsure and insecure and like kind of second guessing yourself. That's a different mindset issue that we can totally work through. But if you're just not feeling it for whatever reason, I think it can come down to a couple things. One, it's just not happening, right? And that's just like, just take a day, reset, try again tomorrow. That's fine. The other thing that could be causing some kind of blockage is that you may be having like lack of clarity, right? So either you're losing track of your purpose, you're losing track of the overall message that you're trying to leave on your YouTube channel. Like, revisit the 3 questions. What is your channel about? Who is your channel for? And why should they subscribe? If you are really clear about those 3 things, then you should have everything that you need to create every single video that you want to create, because you know why you're doing it. You have a purpose, and you know that there's a greater reason. Like, I could have easily said, I'm not feeling it today, so I'm not going to go live. But I told myself, like, there are going to be people there, and I don't want to let them down, right? And even if it's one person on your channel who's like subscribed, that person subscribed for a reason, right? And that building that community, we're starting with like how many people on this board, right? Starting with that community is what's going to make it grow. That also helps YouTube and the whole algorithm and all of those things. Like, just focus on showing up for your people and they will show up for you, right? But that only happens if you're really clear about your purpose. The other stuff of like, second guessing yourself and maybe thinking about strategy and, lack of confidence, again, just a different issue. But, for me, I just want to tell myself, like, I get it. If I'm not feeling it, it's like nothing in the world is going to convince me otherwise. So it's fine. Just need to take a day, maybe take a few days, and it's all good. And we're back at it better than ever. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Goal. Dr. Seven Brian's here with the goals. see, 2 live streams, 1 shorts, learn to use the FX Home video editing app. Ooh, that sounds fun. I should do a whole episode on apps because I know a lot of you guys are editing on, iPhone, iPad. Dominic, record more than 1 video and work on new profile pictures. That's a great goal. Let's see, Mrs. D, it's always okay to take a break. Us workers always feel guilty when we chill out for a bit, but rest is necessary. This is very, very true. Going off of this, protect the asset, right? Protect the asset. An asset is something that is going to help you build your brand, build your business, right? So if you are, if you're a baker, you have a bakery, your oven is an asset, right? Because that's where you bake all your goods and your cakes and all that. For YouTube and content creation, it's you. It's you. Everything else is replaceable. So, whatever, like, self-care needs to be part of your daily your business operations of running your channel, because you are the thing that produces the thing that you sell, right? The thing that grows your brand and the thing that you're known for. It's you. So definitely rest is super important. Let's see. And if it feels weird to you, I'm telling myself this, if it feels weird to you, just think of it as like getting gas for the tank, right? You're just getting gas for the tank. It's just a normal thing. There shouldn't be any guilt associated with that. It's just part of it. Just part of it. Yeah. Megan, goal, write 2 scripts for 2 videos and get 1 posted. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, let me switch to my scoreboard here. Boom. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? We got Aubrey's win. Ooh, I did it again. Boom, bam, bam, boom. Dominic, I got you already. Let's see. Goal. Megan. Bam. Okay, did I miss anybody? No. Oh, wait. Dominic, I got you. And Dr. Seven Brian, I got you too. Cool. I think that's everybody. All right. I just have to make sure that my desktop is like super clear when I do this, because I'm like getting all the screenshots. Let's see. Dr. Seven Brian, I was talking about that on my podcast. It's okay to not make the goal if it means it won't be done with excellence. Yeah, for sure. That's how do I explain this? Like, this scoreboard thing, it's for you, right? Like, I wanted to make something that I thought I would have really benefited from when I was first starting. And it's this sense of just knowing that other people, like, you're not alone, right? There are other people who are doing your thing, but also, like, don't let it be a thing that ends up making you feel guilty, because I'm so guilty of this. I'll sign up for a new like project management app or like a to-do list thing, like, something like that, and then it gets to a point where like I avoid looking at it because I'm so behind. Like, don't let this become that thing. If you need to reset, rest, you don't get a sticker that week. Like, it's meant to encourage, not discourage. And if there's ever a time where you feel discouraged, like, just come here and hang out. Like, there shouldn't be any pressure. I know like you could see everyone's stickers, but hey, look, I'm missing a sticker, okay? Bam. I'll delete my sticker. So it's not just you. Like, happens to the best of us, okay? All right, Exposed Manospheres here. Hello there. I am close to 2K subs and started doing interviews to educate folks and raise awareness. That's great. That's something that I want to start doing on my channel as well, because I really like talking to people. I enjoy doing that, and I think that would help me create more content. So it's definitely something that I want to do as well. Let's see. Josh Scott is up in here with a goal on learning how to use OBS for live streaming. Josh, do you have a Mac or PC? Because I have something to recommend to you. I hate OBS, and I would never. I mean, maybe it's come a long way, but oh man. Ecamm is the best if you have a Mac. That's what I'm using right now. Let's see. Aubrey, show up. Yes. Aubrey, like, everyone here is super fun. So, at the very least, it's just like hanging out with friends, right? Great advice. Mr. Camera Junkie, I create a weekly live stream plus as much content as possible. I've had to force myself to go live because I've been tired. I still go live. Yes. Today was definitely one of those days where it could have gone either way. But I don't know, I was like, okay, maybe I didn't meet my goal, but you know, there's just like I don't want to have a lame excuse, right? Like I want to set the example. And if I really like legitimately don't have a reason not to, it's one thing if I'm feeling really crappy and I'm like, you know what, I'm sick, I just can't. That's one thing, but it wasn't that. I knew it wasn't. And so I'm here and having a great time. So, only you are going to be able to know how to navigate that for you. But the last thing that we want to do is be our own worst boss, right? Like, we know ourselves best. And I know for me, it's really easy for me to be super hard on myself, which is bizarre because if I legitimately think to all the previous bosses and supervisors I've had, even the ones I didn't really like or didn't agree with, like they are way better of a boss than I am because I'm so hard on myself, or I don't encourage myself enough when I do good things or I'm on the right track, or I don't give myself credit for like, trying something new or something like that. And because, you are your own asset again, it really comes down to your mindset. It comes down to, it comes down to you being like switching the hat from creator to like, okay, boss, how do you feel about the work that you're producing? Are you still on the right track of why you started this YouTube channel in the first place? Are you, even though you may not have hit the goal, are you still feeling fulfilled, right? Like, are you still in it for the right reasons? All those things. I think that's like worth acknowledging, Let's see. What do we got here? We got a screenshot. Josh is going to learn how to use OBS. All right. Goal. Aubrey, post one video, one practice stream, and learn how to record in Ecamm. Aubrey, I have good news for you. It is super easy to record in Ecamm. And if you need help with a practice stream, just let me know. I'm here to help. But I think I think you should totally do live streaming, Aubrey. I think it would be so much fun. Let's see. Yes, protecting your most valuable asset. That sounds like my emails I don't want to look. All right, Josh uses a PC. Actually, yeah, okay. See, Ms. D, I was actually going to ask you, this has happened twice today. So I love Ecamm. It's Mac only. So what do you recommend to people who have a PC? I recommended Riverside to my client because he was mostly doing it for interviews. But if you're someone like Josh who uses a PC, I wonder what their equivalent is. Ecamm for the win. Yeah, Ecamm is like... I don't know what I was doing before it. Actually, I know what I was doing. It was before that using OBS and it was terrible. Streamlabs if you're on PC. Okay, cool. That's the thing I'm going to have to check out then. Streamlabs. Let's see. I switched from OBS to Ecamm just because it's so much easier to use and easier on my computer. Yep. Yes, was feeling guilty because I promised podcasts will be done second and fourth Wednesdays. I taped 2 for February but did not post because I didn't feel them. Ended up skipping 3 Wednesdays and only posted 1 in March. Yeah, I mean... Oh, guilt is a really, really scary thing for the creator in being in the right mindset. Like, it can just really creep in and cause all kinds of other feelings where you're just not in the zone anymore. So be careful with that one. But, I mean, I think, especially for you, Dr. Brian, like, everything you put out is so valuable. and you're past up to a point where your brand is established. Like, people have an expectation of the content that you're creating. So I think, like, while some of us are still building that that weekly live stream that's on the same day, same time, and all of that, like, I think a lot of your community already knows that whenever Dr. Brian drops whatever it is, it's going to be good. So don't feel bad. Tom has told me that before. Like, when I'm just not feeling it and I'm feeling guilty, he's like, dude, like, people will still be there. It's fine. If you can be consistent, definitely helps. But I think the first and foremost thing is protect the asset. I'm super encouraging to everyone else, not so much me. This is my problem. Aubrey, this is totally my problem. I feel you. This is why I am everyone's YouTube coach, and I don't think you can coach yourself. So I can be super hard on myself, like I said. But what helps me is, like, when I help other people, that honestly pumps me up. Like, I knew that I didn't want to miss this because I knew I would feel better after. I knew I would be, like, ready to record after. I knew I would remember my purpose, right? It's kind of the same reason why I want to start doing interviews, because I love talking to people. I get amped talking to people, and I just feel like it's another thing that I could just block into my operations that helps me stay motivated, helps me really, stay grounded in my purpose and stuff. So if there's anything that you guys can do for you, like, maybe for you that's not what it is, for you it's something else, but if there's something that you can do where you're remembering how much fun this all is, like why we're even doing this in the first place, it will help with the consistency. It will help with that motivation that you need to get you through, but I totally feel you on this one, Aubrey. But that's why we're part of a community, right? Because we help each other. All right, Diana, for people who have a PC, depending on how serious of a show they want to build, I tell them to buy a Mac Mini. For others, if they want a very simple one, StreamYard or Restream. Yeah, so I have a couple clients using StreamYard. We'll check out Streamlabs. Okay, Paul, vMix is a good option for PC users, but harder to learn compared to Ecamm or even OBS. If there's something that's harder to learn than OBS, then there's no way I'm gonna recommend it, because yeah, my clients are more on the side of, like, easiest is best. Why is OBS bad? OBS got bad for me, I think, when I installed Big Sur on my computer, and then it just, like, or was it Catalina? I don't know, but it hadn't upgraded to the new Mac OS that I installed, and so I needed to switch to something else. I switched to StreamYard, which, like, that was the best decision ever, because StreamYard is, like, the easiest thing to use. But then I just needed more, right? I like the scoreboard, and this is the primitive. Like, I still need to build out my things, and there's just so much more customization with Ecamm, yet it is still very, very simple to use, and it's high quality. So great. Guilty of the same thing. Always want to do more. Yeah. I feel yeah. James and Mark, you guys are killing it, dude. You guys, like, you want to know who's winning at the consistency game? These guys. Like, they do a Monday, a Friday live stream, and a Wednesday upload, and have never missed a beat this entire, I don't know, it's been years at this point. It's so crazy. So you guys are totally killing it. Let's see. Dominic, everyone is always going to be their own worst critic. This is very true. Josh, in a perfect world, I would stream with an A10 Mini Extreme and bypass using a computer entirely. Oh, yeah, that'd be crazy. I think that's the thing that Tom wants to get. He keeps talking about another ATEM thing. Let's see. OBS just takes a lot to get going with all the settings it presents. I could never get the audio to sync in OBS, man. I don't know. Let's see. I love StreamYard. StreamYard is great. Like, I don't want to say that there's nothing wrong with, there isn't anything wrong with StreamYard, but Ecamm is like, I prefer Ecamm over StreamYard. I think Streamlabs is still closer to OBS than Ecamm. Okay. I used OBS and Streamlabs is an easier version based on the OBS platforms. Okay, cool. vMix and OBS is a bit too hard for most, and so if they want a browser-based option, if they want to go customized look, it's cheap to get an M1 and use Ecamm. I could totally see you just recommending this. Like this is the way. Of course, this is the way that you do it. I could just totally see you saying that. Because you know what, you're right. Like I would never tell someone to do that, but honestly, you want to save the time and like the pain of trying to make something work. Just get the thing that's guaranteed to work, and that's it. And it's so true. Let's see. James and Mark, thanks for the consistency props. That's what Mark mentioned to us the other day. I just want more results. Is there an end in sign of not wanting more? Site. So it's funny. I was editing one of my clients' podcasts today, and he had like a I guess, I don't know. He says he's not a motivational speaker. I haven't heard of him before, but I think that's what he is. And he said something really interesting about potential. Is that the funny thing about potential is that as you get close to meeting your potential gets further and further away. And it's like that forever. Like you should never meet your potential. That's like sad, right? Like there should always be a room to improve, right? So I honestly think that it's going to be part of the territory that will always want more, expect more out of ourselves, out of the data. Like I think it's just the thing that we signed up for. So but I don't think that's a bad thing. But I get it. Let's see. Diana, what do you think about the NBA? I'm badly in need of a laptop. My 23T MVP is not MacBook Air, MacBook Pro is not cutting it and lags when it runs OBS. I think Tom said that he's saving up he turned in his MacBook Pro and is going to save up for when the M1 MacBook Pro comes out. But the Mac Mini is like the best. So let's see. This I can watch since I got slammed at the couples table. How'd you get slammed? You totally didn't get slammed. I remember you being there, and it's the couples table is not just for couples. But you are welcome here. You are welcome everywhere. Let's see. El Mundo del Micho. Can you review my channel? Yeah, happy to. Let me pull it up as I catch up with the comments here. El Mundo del Micho. El Mundo del Micho. Let's see. Boom. Oh, man. It's really hard for me to do this with channels that I don't understand, but I bet I can do it. So let's see. Gaming. I recognize my Nooks Cranny employees here. And let's see. But other than that, though, hello, welcome to my channel. For kids, okay. Well, let me tell you what I can tell you, regardless of the language. This tells me nothing, right? Teasers of what? And there's like a drawing of Earth, perhaps, maybe. I don't know. So basically, it's like, it's hard to tell. It should be like painfully obvious what your channel is about. And however you need to convey that, whether it's through the thumbnails, whether it's through the title, whether it's through the channel banner, like even if I don't speak Spanish, it needs to be entirely clear through the visuals, right? So teasers of what? Trailer for what? Like trailer for your channel. But even if it is a channel trailer, like people don't care that it's a channel trailer. They want to know you know, who you are, or like I wouldn't name a video, this is my channel trailer. I would say something like, are you looking to build a YouTube channel? Right? So if your channel is about games, if it is about games, uh, you can say something like, um, fun gaming content about Animal Crossing or something like that, right? And then you can give people a preview of what they can expect on your channel trailer. Uh, let's see. Among Us and Animal Crossing. Well, like, what about it, right? Is it fun? Is it a skit? It's 30 minutes long. Like, there needs to be a little more. So that's where I would start. I don't know if that helps. I hope that helps. But just make it like super. Like, if I can't describe your channel to somebody else, then no one else can, right? But I think that there's a lot of things that you can do without having to make new videos that you could just easily, like, you could just switch out thumbnails really quick. You can rename some of your videos, and even that would give me more info. So, all right, cool. Diana, I've had 0 folks that bought a Mac for Ecamm complain about it. They all love it. Yeah. Let's see. What's up? The M1 versions of anything is worth it. The M1 Mini is great if you need it for home. You got this, you got this, you got this. All right. Oh, yes, the income stream. Pat, actually, he finished it, which is so crazy. I can't believe he did 365 days of live streaming. So crazy. Another vote for the Mac Mini. Sold my spec'd out iMac. Just bought the dock that Tom recommended. I need to get the dock too. Although Doc Rock had a doc he was recommending, I might check that one out as well. Let's see. Teaser trailer of my game. Yeah. Let's see. I'm back. Had a phone call. Okay. Goals for next week. So let's check back in on the goals. Let's see. Did I miss any goals? Are you guys all on here? Aubrey, I got you. Northern Girl, I didn't get you. Goals for next week. 2 videos. Sweet. Okay. Great. So here's what we're going to do either next week or the week after. I want to do like a diagnostics. I want to run diagnostics on everyone's channel. So if you've been on the board for at least 3 times, let's call it, we're going to run diagnostics. And what do I mean by that? It's great that we are setting goals like, okay, we want to do 2 live streams, we want to do weekly videos, we want to try YouTube shorts, all that. If you're on the board for 3 times, then you probably have enough data for us to jump in and analyze, like, okay, let's see what's working, let's see what's not working, kind of going deeper than just a channel review to see if we could really lean in on what is working and maybe, deprioritize the stuff that isn't making so much of a difference. I think that, like, if we're thinking about all the stuff that we can do, because YouTube can take as much of our time as we're willing to give it. So, I mean, there's always something that we can do, but what we want to do is focus on the stuff that's really going to make a substantial difference versus the stuff that's at the margins, right? Like, if there's stuff that's like taking hours, but it's making like a tiny difference, like, I would say dedicate that time on something that's really going to make a difference. So that's what I mean by running diagnostics. Like, let's take a deeper dive on some of your channels and see how we can grow the momentum. Let's see what we can do in our control. Yeah. But you got to get up on the board 3 times, because if you're not on here for at least 3 times, you probably don't have enough data, right? Like, there's no point in like, you need the numbers, you need data for us to analyze, okay, what's working, what's not. Otherwise, it's just a matter of you need to roll the ball in some sort of direction and see where it starts to, like, roll, right? So, all right, cool. So I think we've got everyone's goals for the week. This is great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. I think everyone here who said their goal is on the board. Awesome. Okay, cool. So, with that said, I'll stick around for like another 2 minutes in case you guys have any questions, but I think we can start to wrap up. So, again, if you're catching the replay, let me know by leaving the word replay in the comments. If you want to join the Share a Spark scoreboard, you can do this anytime. It's open to anybody. All you have to do is let me know what your goal for the week is and then report back the following week, even if you aren't here live, which this live stream is every Friday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Even if you can't make it live, that's totally cool. You have until the end of the weekend. So you just catch the replay. Let me know in the comments whether you hit your goal or not, what your win of the week is, and you will be able to jump up on the Share Spark scoreboard. And as an added incentive, if you get so many stickers or if you get consecutive, sticker stuff, then I might have some stuff for you. But that's just an added bonus, right? All right, guys. Oh, so K-Walk Committee. That's how you get on the board. So you just let me know what your goal of the week is, and that's all it takes. You had an excused absence. Yes, no worries. All right, everybody. Good job. Let's see. Good luck to everybody. Do you ever put how long your video is in your video title? No, I think that's a waste because, and I'll tell you, this is a very easy question to answer, is because YouTube tells them 206, 19 seconds, 220. I mean, it says it right here, so you don't need to use precious real estate on saying something that's already on there. So there you go. Thanks so much for these live streams. So helpful. Have a great weekend. All right, guys. It's been great. Catch you guys next Friday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Have a wonderful, fun weekend, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye. Bye.